So in this video, I'm going to show you some of the stitch tutorial or some of the tips what I do for this shawl pattern. So let's start. So in this pattern, in row number 12 and row number 18, we have a stitch called wrap twice and purl a stitch. Okay, so this is what I'm going to sew right now. Okay, so we are going to do wrap twice and purl a stitch, and we will do it 8 times. Okay, so insert your right needle as if to purl like this, because we are going to purl a stitch, but instead of just purling like this once, we are going to wrap it twice, like this. So that ways there are 2 wraps here. So we just think like, it's like increasing 1 stitch, but it is not. It is just wrapping it for now. So we are going to do it 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Okay, so this is what I mean when I say wrap twice and purl a stitch. Okay, and in the next one I will show you how to do the 8 inside cross. So now I'm going to show you the 8 inside cross, which is on row number 13 and row number 19. I think row number 13 and row number 19. Okay, so but before that, I'll just show you how I carry the yarn at the edge. So you can see this, like, I'm carrying this. I don't cut the yarn when I'm using color work for this. I just carry it. So the first stitch, when I knit or when I have to change the color, so in the next row I'm going to use the white yarn. So but in the previous one I was using the variegated. So the first stitch I knit it with both the colors like this. Okay, and then drop it, and then I pick up the yarn which I'm going to use it for the row. Okay, this is how I do it, but remember not to knit not to increase the stitch next time when you come. So you have to just knit these 2 together, and then that's how I have edge like this. Okay, it looks pretty nice, and I like it. And if you have a more better technique, please feel free. So not necessarily you have to do exactly how I do it, but just sharing what I usually do for a scarf like this when I do color work. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 for the border or the edge, and then so now I'm going to show you the 8 cross. Okay, so for the 8 cross, 8 inside cross. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to unwrap all these 8 stitches which we did on the back side by wrapping twice. So we unwrap it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have unwrapped all the 8 stitches. So you can see that this is like long stitches. Okay, insert your left needle through all these stitches. Okay, and then pass it to the left needle. Okay, so now we have all the 8 stitches on the left needle. Okay, so how we are going to do this 8 inside crosses? One is you have all the 8 stitches on your left needle, and they are all long stitches. You insert your needle to knit on the 5th stitch like this. Okay, and then knit 1 stitch, but when you're freeing the stitch, you are going to free it over this 4 stitches like this. Okay, then again fifth stitch, knit the fifth stitch, free it over the 4 stitches, then knit the fifth stitch, free over the 4 stitches, knit the fifth stitch, free over the 4 stitches, and then knit this 4 stitches. Okay, so this is how we create this beautiful cross. Okay, so let's do one more time. Okay, free all this 8 stitches, not free, sorry, unwrap all these 8 stitches. So but usually, like, you know, you'll unwrap it 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, pass all these stitches back to the left needle. Okay, and then you have nicely on the back, on the left needle, insert your right needle through the 5th stitch, knit a stitch, free the stitch over the 4 stitches, repeat. Okay, you have to repeat 4 times because we're going to knit 4 stitches here. Okay, and then knit the 4 stitches. So initially this is how I used to do, but as I progress in the pattern, now I'll show you how I do it. It's much quicker. Okay, so I will unwrap the 8 stitches, so I'll do it like 4 and then 4. Okay, so I have unwrapped 8 stitches, and then I pass all the 8 stitches back to the left needle. Okay, so like I have 8 here, then I insert my right needle through the 4 stitches on the left, or say through the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8 stitches like this. Okay, and then holding it a bit like, you know, like this, and then I will pull over all together. You know, I'm making the cross like this. Okay, so it's okay, and then I push it a bit and I put it back on the left needle. It's already a cross, so you can see it. Then simply I knit this 8 stitches. So I find this quicker, but you know, you can try whichever you like more, or whichever you find it more handy. Okay, let me do it one more time. It's pretty fast once you know it, you know. So this is how I would be knitting most of the time, because I'm quite comfortable with, you know, doing it like, you know, just pulling it over the 4 stitches. So pretty simple. And that's it. So we have nice and beautiful crosses here. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy knitting this pattern. It's very beautiful, and it's going to look amazingly beautiful once I block it. But I'm already liking it before even I block it, you know. I like this a little bit crooked, you know, pearl stitches, pearl bumps here, so I'm sure you will like it. And thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and you have a great day. Thank you. Bye.